We're going to just do that. That totally screwed up. But what's up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm getting some new stuff set up here, so give me a second if you guys are talking in chat. We are getting new stuff. Put it in chat. New stuff. New stuffies. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. So I wanted to see this. I want to copy that. I want to come over here. I want to do this. Bob's your uncle. Post that there. Hope you guys are all doing well tonight. As we are, as you can tell, I've done a new thing because I get really tired of kind of the same thing. So all right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna add some new stuff here, everybody. I think I did 450 by I think 750 before for this. Put that there. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully somebody talks in chat so that way then I can see that my chat's actually working. We can actually do that. We can do. What's up, Dracer? Yeah, do you like it? You like that right there, Dracer? It's freaking dope, right? Let me turn on the music just a little bit so that way it's not... Now I'm not fighting with the music. Can you still hear it okay? Can you still hear it okay? What did I do? What? Did I do that back there, you mean? That thing hanging on my wall? Music is good? Okay. I'm going to basically be like redoing this whole thing. I decided like at kind of the last minute the other day that I kind of wanted to change my setup here a little bit. So I was like, all right, well, there we go. That's a little better, I think. But yeah, I've been working on some stuff. I got some hours I've got to kill. Hopefully we got just a couple more days to try to make the quota, as it were, for the creator partner program here for Rumble. How you doing tonight, Dracer? It's good to see you. Now, I think with that right there, that might be good. But what we can try to do, maybe we make it go a little bit wider. Right, about like probably like that wide. I think would be good. But what's new in your neck of the woods? We're gonna try this, chat. We are going to we're gonna put one message here. And then hopefully it should go to like 3 or 4 different places. That's what I'm kind of hoping, but I don't think it's going to. I think it's going to be kind of a pain in the butt. Ooh, that sounds so good. I hope you saved me some, dude. I hope you saved me some. Looks like Twitch is kind of being a little bit of a pain right now. There we go. So YouTube did that. Okay, good. And hopefully we're gonna get it. Let's check here on Twitch. We basically had leftovers for dinner, so I'm a little jealous. Okay, there we go. Looks like that is working. Let's try to my sexy brethren over here on a Blaze 2 as well. Streamer dashboard. Dude, I've been so crazily busy, chat. You guys don't even know. Okay, there's Blaze. We are live like on all the things. And I promise you guys, I did get some of the stuff basically fixed. So I'm going to be kind of jumping back and forth between stuff here and kind of see how it goes. There's more. Let me fire at the black dude. I would appreciate that 100%. Can now see if we break stuff, chat. I'm hoping that we don't here. What my goal is here, yeah, is to get some of the stuff here. I wonder why it's being that way. Okay. I don't know. Glitch screen starting. What does that look like? It's not even pulling it up. Oh, I see. Report. How about we just do that? No, still doesn't want to do it. Okay, yeah. All right, give me 2 seconds, chat. We're just going to switch scenes real quick because I need to. I forgot, what did I ask? Oh my gosh, dude, I'm retarded. Yeah. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do studio mode without totally destroying stuff. But what I need to get is I want to get like the little top part there. So give me 1 second. We're going to grab some on the other side. Hopefully you guys can still hear me as we kind of talk about this. So that's all. It's just a stream starting thing. Is that what it is? Okay. And of course we got the countdown timer and such. Okay. And that's fine. Schedule. Okay, that's good. Okay, I mean that tells me what we got to do here. We'll copy this. We'll paste duplicate it. Right? So we'll put that like right up there. It's kind of wild, right? Like I don't know about you guys, but I get like a wild hair up my butt and I have to change things. Like I just can't stay the same like forever. I don't know why that is. You know, I really don't know. So what is that? 1,000 by 250. Okay. You stay away from studio mode. I know, but it does kind of work, dude. And for overlay, I mean, you know, you get to the point where you're like, I feel like I have to do a change, right? Like, yeah, it looks cool, but I'm kind of sick of it. So we're gonna do browser source. We're gonna do music. We're gonna do overlay. I really freaking can't stand it. This was by Tiff. This is for a music player here. Now then it should bring up the music or whatever. It looks very similar to the one I had before. Yeah, the only time really that I like using studio mode is when I'm doing the show with Ray on Saturday or Sunday nights. I was gonna say on Saturday mornings, but we've now switched it over to Sunday nights. Because then, like, as we're talking about guests, and I'm trying to basically like share the screen and stuff like that, I can kind of get in there and I can kind of do that. You know, other than that, dude, it's kind of like, I mean, it is what it is. Let's see here. And we're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. See, we have the, we don't have any kind of stingers either. Well, that just freaking. What's up, Breezy? I do have YouTube chat pulled up. How you been, dude? I've not talked to you in like a month of Sundays, sir. How are things over in the Breezy household, man? That is a dude. I've known Breezy for a long time, since I just about started. It's just crazy. Yeah, well, dude, it's one of those things that, you know, you kind of forget about the little things a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? It's just freaking kind of crazy. I thought I had that here. I guess I don't know where I have that file. Oh, there we go. I think I have it here. Is this where I have it here? This might be a little loud, chat, and I apologize. Let me see. We're gonna test this out here. Yeah, I kind of hope that this is gonna be kind of quiet, dude. Honestly, Jug, I do. 100%. I'm not gonna lie. You know, honestly, I have too many sticks in the fire, so to speak. Like between all the stuff that like I'm coding, I'm building out right now, and then I'm dealing with in my own personal life, plus my job and my family, dude. It's freaking chaotic. And see, like now I can't even have the fan on. So give me a second. I gotta turn my fan on. I'm hot, chat. I'm like going through like a midlife crisis. Kind of like a hot flash. Be right back. All right, there we go. Turn the light off. Turn the fan on. There we go. All right. What is up, DJ? Dude, I'm a goofy looking, what does it go? Goofy looking nerf herder. 100%. Okay, let me see if we do this. And I know this is going to be loud, guys, and this is why I don't want to use it. I got to figure out what I did with the other one. How you guys, how you been, DJ? How things been going? I've been meaning to reach out and talk to you, actually. Where is that freaking stinger at? Somebody tell me what the heck I did with the freaking stinger, please. No, that's old. Nope. I've got a bunch of different things, man, on my damn computer. I got it somewhere. I don't even remember. What's up, B1 Ninja? How you doing, dude? But you're doing okay. You're on a new health journey, and it's going. That's awesome, DJ. You had to go with Dad to the hospital this morning. Nothing bad, and he's got to go back. Hopefully, dude, all good things, DJ. By the way, Ninja, I did get the stuff fixed with the Would You Rather. The only people that can't do it are people on Twitch right now, and we're going to be working on alleviating that very soon. I'm starting to code out the stuff for Twitch integration, chat. So it would basically be we'll do random tacos here. Oh, random questions. Of course not. Because you know what? It's calling me a liar. Even though I did supposedly fix it. All right, I'll have to figure that out. But anyway. Hey, what's up, Moogle? How you doing, Miss Jeff? Good to see you. You can have me as a friend, or you can have me as a friend, or you can go eat pizza. So you guys can vote on something like this right here. We're going to put it in here. We're going to try it out here. We're going to do vertical. We're going to do my logo. And for whatever reason, like, it's not pulling any questions. So let's see how this works. Other than that, still no card. Whatever happened with the insurance company and all that stuff. And Mischief, it was great getting to hang out with you guys last night. I had a lot of fun, dude. 100% I did. And I would love to do it again. Anytime that I could keep talking is a good thing. But I mean, honestly, it was just great just to sit down and just to talk and not have to worry about coding or gaming or anything, you know. I enjoy that about doing live streaming and content creation. Okay, we're going to do this. This is going to be... I'm going to cover up my face real quick, chat. I'm sorry. You guys had to see this? Okay. Now we're going to try this again, and I hope if you guys can do me a favor, those of you guys on VP Zone, if anybody's watching on Blaze, I'll probably do it over on the Blaze side. And those of you guys on Rumble, I'm just going to put up ridiculous, stupid questions here. And you guys just let me know. Basically, just type in chat, let me know. You know, I want to make sure this kind of works. And so what we're going to do here, I should be able to, oh, that's right. I'm pushing the wrong button. That's why, chat. So there you go. Would you rather be my friend? You can have me as a friend, or would you rather go eat pizza? I mean, I already know what Double D is going to do. Exactly. See that? I knew you were going to say that, Jug. But if you guys can vote on that, please, in chat. And leave it up for 600 seconds. I see 1 vote came in. 2 votes. Have me as a friend. I appreciate you guys. And this should be across every single one of the platforms. So I'm going to put 2 over here. Let's see. Because I mean, I don't know if I want to be my own friend. I want to go eat pizza. All right, well, we're tied at 50-50. Someone's got it. Someone's got to do it. But yeah, so this, like, I worked hard earlier this week to get this like integrated into the hub. And so that way, if you guys are multi-streaming to VP Zone, you vote multi-streaming to Blaze and to Rumble. Hey, what's up, Custodian? Yeah, we're trying out a new function that I built. So it's one overlay with questions, and every chat can basically answer. So that way, if someone's doing like multi-streaming to multiple platforms, you guys are doing like a talk show or something like that, then you guys can basically use this as a way to encourage chat engagement. Yeah, if you become my friends, we're definitely going for pizza. For sure. And so I'm testing it out. We still got another 482. How many minutes? I think that's 10 minutes, right? 600 seconds. Something like that. But here's the real question that I probably should have put it in. I should do a hot take one, and that, pineapple belongs on pizza. We can do that too as well. Yeah, I just have started actually doing this particular overlay. So this is all new stuff here. And I'm gonna get this icon put into Rumble and stuff like that too as well. We can, they have X for a mixer? Okay, we'll do that. Because that is actually X now. It's all good. What is that? It's still weird to me that I have to put an underscore for Twitch, and I don't understand why that's the case. There we go, Baby Gamers. But Breezy, where did you go? I told you I had. Yeah, that's the other thing. The only thing I don't got is I don't got YouTube. I got to figure that out. As far as I know, it should not count if you've done it more than once. So if you have, unless you have a different username on a different platform, that's the only time that you can kind of basically go. Right? If you break my stuff, you guys, you guys aren't getting anything for Christmas. I'm just throwing that out there. Yeah, no, it's holding the votes, so it should only count voting once per username. That's what it's supposed to do. But now whether it will do that or not, that's, No, but you can change your vote? Okay. Okay, that's cool. But you only get to vote once. I can live with that, I think. No, you can't do 3, dude. There is no 3. It's either 1, so it's either A or 1, or it's either 2 or B for this particular one. Now, if we do the hot take one, and I think we're going to do a hot take one with the pineapple on pizza because it does belong on pizza. We're just going to throw that out there. Which bot, Custodian? Pretty good, sir. Pretty good. I don't have actually. That's the one thing I don't have on here. So let me do that. I totally forgot to freaking set up a freaking bot. Then we'll leave that up right there. And let's see how that works. All right, hopefully the bot will be alive in chat. I'm trying to do something a little bit different here to see if I can get it to actually function and to work. We are going to, let me shut a bunch of stuff down here. I really do appreciate you guys being here and hanging out tonight and helping me test this out. There we go. All right, we're going to try to do the whole thing. Just right there. All right, Mischief. See you in a minute, dude. So hopefully this will kind of work. I think that this is kind of a cool feature to kind of hopefully get it to where you guys, you know, can kind of engage with your chat a little bit more. What's up, Gore? We're testing out the Would You Rather feature. So there's your 2 questions. Type 1 or A for 1, or 2 and B for you want to rather go eat pizza. Good to see you, Gore. I need to listen to those tracks, dude. But as you can see, I'm like, you know, doing dumb things. Well, I won't say dumb things. Yeah, and you can also change your answer, but you can still only vote once. So choose carefully. And that's the one thing I don't have. I don't even have my freaking alerts on here yet. Okay, so the bot is working now. Okay, good. That works beautifully. Yeah, that's the one. If you go and check out our music, Mischief, which is like what you're listening to right now, it's all copyright-free music. We're gonna put that over there. We're gonna go here. I don't even have alerts set up, chat. That's how freaking garbage of a human being I am. Okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. Do you want me to play them like right now, Gore? We can do it right now if you want. And that way we can let chat decide. What we can do, let's do this, you guys. We can do this for Would You Rather, okay? We're going to do these for these tracks. Gore, how many tracks we got to listen to? You guys are going to vote. If you're on VP Zone, on Blaze, or you guys are on Rumble, you guys are going to be able to vote. And now you just broke my heart, Gore. You literally you want to go eat pizza. That's kind of hurtful. I'm just kidding. I would much rather go eat pizza too as well. But what we're going to do is we're going to vote on these tracks. And we'll kind of go from there. Let's see here. You want me to do, because you just did the 2 of them, right? The Fragments and the Cathedral? Or do you also want me to do the Neon Flowers? We can do all 3. Okay, but you guys in chat, you guys are going to vote whether or not you guys like it. We keep it, all 3, okay, or we get rid of it. Does that sound fair, chat? Does that sound fair? I think that sounds really, that's a great idea, actually. So this has got, what, 37 seconds or something like that? We'll just let it play out here for 30 seconds. You think that's fair? Okay. What is that? Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Over on Rumble. And let me get my freaking, let me get my follows good to go here, chat. Rumble alerts. Okay, I know this is so let's see what happens when we throw a test alert here, chat. So we're also gonna have to put a filter on it. Green screen, because I do chroma key.
Test user just followed.
There we go. All right, we'll leave it right there. Okay. So that'll be good. That is for my Rumble alerts. Let's set up our Blaze alerts. And I think one of the things I've got to do for my Blaze alerts is I've really got to get a different kind of sound for my follow. Like I need like a screaming goat or something like that. All right, because if we do, let's see if we do these ones. This is for Blaze. Yeah, like I can hear it, but I can't totally hear it. Okay, now we got the last one. I don't know if it's like smart coding. I hope it's coding, but okay. So results are in, and you guys want to be my friend. I appreciate that. I'll take that as a win. 100%. And for whatever reason, my Stream Deck's not working. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do? Thank you guys for helping me test this tool as well. Okay, that is great. So 54 votes. Okay, we'll end. We're gonna reset it. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, I think we'll kind of leave. We'll leave it the Blaze colors, right? That kind of matches. Your vote counts as 5. Why is that? Well, some people. I mean, I wonder. Okay, so we're gonna first song we're gonna do is called "Neon Flowers in a Locked Room." We're gonna do Neon Flowers Keep. Neon Flowers Get Rid of. Should we do Get Rid of or just nah? Keep or Get Rid of? Keep. Neon Flowers, no thank you. That way then it's at least you can do it. We'll leave it length of the song here, let's see, is 4 minutes. So what it's for is 240 seconds. Okay, we're gonna have this, it's gonna be vertical. Okay, here we go. Here's Neon Flowers. Can you guys hear it? Can you guys hear it? I do. I just put it up. What are you doing? Tell me. Okay. And I don't know how we got 2 votes already. Now this is actually Gore's voice, Chad.
Clock hands twitch like insects in the wall. Every tiny victory feels dangerously small. Copper ghosts hum beneath the floor. Same 10 windows, maybe 20 more. Voices
Yeah, he sampled his voice and was like, hey, let me try it out. So I was like, okay.
Nobody notices the seasons pass.
There we go. I don't want it to be. Hopefully you can still hear it like when I talk. Let's do, maybe it's here. I know, and it's crazy, right, Custodian? But remember, you guys, vote on it in chat. It's like kind of like, I don't know, I kind of go back and forth with it. For some reason, it says we have 4 votes, so I might have to freaking change it. Okay, let's see if it takes your vote. Okay, I see it. It's working. I guess as long as it starts, I mean, it should start with 0. Started with 2. Remember, you guys are voting on this in chat. You vote no, and so that gets 5 votes already. All right, so this is what we'll do, Jug. For Jug, I'm going to do it over here on Blaze. He says 2. For myself, I'm going to stay out of it. I want you guys to basically have your votes. 5 times. I can't do it 5 times, dude. My code does not allow that. Well, if I did that, dude, if I let you like do like that many times, dude, then it would kind of defeat the purpose, right?
So I trace neon flowers inside a locked machine.
If I put it in here, I'm kind of hoping I put my transition in here. But now I'm gonna have to go and like re-download it because I just don't. Where the heck did I put it?
Where real flowers grew.
No, you're special. Well, yeah, we definitely know that. All right, so that was Neon Flowers, you guys. And so the final tally is 33% keep, 67% says no thank you. No thank you. All right. Next song. Let's get the next song here as I get this sorted. And we're going to try it here again. So the next song that we've got is coming up. It's called Fragments of Us. And we'll say Fragments of Us. Fragments of Us bad. Okay, and this one is, how long is this one? 4 minutes, 26 seconds. So we'll do 4 minutes again. Okay, it's 0 votes this time. Okay, and here we go. So this is Fragments of Us. Remember, guys, you guys vote. 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. And remember, you can change your vote too. And Jug, I will vote for you, bro. This is the first I've heard this, so. This is a remake, isn't it, Gore? You're still showing the 2 of 2? All right, so that's definitely a bug. I want to, Jug, yes. Oh yeah, this is definitely a 1 for me, dude. It's a definitely a keeper for me. Yeah, I did. Mischief, I totally agree with you. But I also like the guitar. It's very thick. Trying to find where I have this damn video. I do too as well, as you can tell. I've got guitars hanging on my wall. What's up, Yankee Free? How you doing, sir? We're testing out the Would You Rather function. I don't know if you've seen it all over on the hub yet. But what we're doing is we're testing out this. We got some new songs we're thinking about releasing. And we're letting everybody vote. So for those of you guys on VP Zone, and those of you guys on Rumble, and those of you guys on Blaze, with the multi-chat, all you guys got to do is vote, and it'll count. So if you like what you hear, Yankee, please do me a favor. Press that 1 button. If you don't like it, then go ahead and press number 2. I think it actually sounds pretty good. But this is a really good remix of the score. I really like this. Yeah, Yankee's like 2. That's all right. We still like you around here, Yankee. 100%. Wait until the next one. All right. Because right now it's basically hanging in there. It's at 60%. I still think, only because it's not anything. I get it, bro, and that's okay. I mean, we can still hug and be friends. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna wonder about you now because I don't know. All right, so voting is ended. We got 60%, so that's a keeper, Gore. That is a keeper. All right. That's pretty good, dude. Yeah, man, I'm sure you don't like everything. I think you do. I like a lot of stuff you make, Yankee. So, okay, so that one was a keeper. After finished. Okay. I'm just making some notes here because I was able to get everything kind of, you didn't like it, Jug? Too late. Voting is over, sir. Voting is over. So there you go. So Fragments of Us is good. 60%. 60%. All right. So the next question that we have right here is, this song is called Cathedral of Static Shadows. And this is a 3-minute song. So since it's 3 minutes, we've got what? 3. Somebody do the math for me. 60 into 3 is 360, right? 180. I'm sorry, see chat. I don't know how to do maths. But Yankee, I would love for you to use the Would You Rather or the Hot Take in your show, dude. It's kind of designed for talk shows and stuff like that for you to get, talking to chat. It's in the hub. It's open to everybody. Okay, so we'll do Cathedral Good or Cathedral Bad. Okay. Yes. Well, for right now, it's just for the 3. So, which will be Rumble, Blaze, and VP Zone. I'm working on Twitch will be next, and then Kick, and then we'll figure out YouTube. I really need to figure out YouTube, actually. I might jump onto YouTube first. Maybe what I can do, YouTube's so weird about accessing their API. Like they allow YouTube, but you're only limited so many freaking, credits and then all that other kind of stuff. What's up, Booms? Good to see you, sir. Where does it pull what? Yeah, so Rumble, Pill, and VP. Yeah, so then you're good. What's up, QB? Yeah, why would I go and check out your friend? I'm not a woman. I don't need to go look. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Okay, so here we go. 180 seconds. This is for Cathedral of Static Shadows. What's up, Manny? How you doing? Good to see you. All right, Cathedral of Static Shadows. If you guys are on Rumble, if you guys are on Kick, if you guys are on Rumble, Blaze, or VP Zone, make sure you guys vote in chat. It's already voting. Okay, that's a bug. So anyway, this is Cathedral of Static Shadow. See, it's supposed to set it to 0. But how you doing tonight, Manny? So make sure you guys vote. Yes, Yankee. Yes. So it combines all the chat from all the platforms that we basically support right now. So Blaze, VP Zone, and Rumble. You just go ahead and put 1 in chat, Custodian, if you would.
The ground feels heavy, skies gray bright. A stranger lost in endless night.
So this is a remake of another one too as well. This is good.
But no one hears, only the echo of my fears. Is this the end? Lost
Among the stars where shadows fall.
no map, no guide, no path at all. A single step
Are you redoing like the first album, Gore, or what? Okay, Yankee.
find some
And I'm gonna get this bug fixed. Because I'm glad you guys are here to help me test this out. So make sure you guys put in chat if you guys like this or not.
a million suns, yet none the same. A lonely soul.
What's up, Six? How you doing tonight, bud? You're like you doing a few, and you're a 1. Okay.
The silence bites. I walk alone through
I will do it a 1 too as well.
Can anyone hear
Lost among the stars where shadows fall.
no map, no guide, no path at all?
I have this freaking video somewhere, dude. This is gonna drive me crazy.
A whispered prayer, hoping to find someone out there.
So, Yankee, you like this one? Okay. Jug says 3. Shame on you, Jug.
Still moving.
I don't know why you have to be such a rebel, bro. Why can't you just fall in line like the rest of us? You know what I'm saying? You good with doing yard work lately? Yeah, not me. Not me, Six. I'm actually doing pretty good, to be honest. All right, so that was Cathedral Static Shadow. So it looks like everybody liked it. So 5 votes, 100% yes. So Gore, that one's also a keeper. Thank you guys for playing. And let's make sure, let's see if we can get this. So if I go reset, yeah, it shuts it down. It should automatically clear it. Okay, it does. Okay. So let's put on some more music. Let's see if we can get this fixed because we're like this close. So yeah, Yankee, the way that it works is that you go into any of the dashboards, whether it's Rumble or VP Zone or Blaze right now, and eventually it'll be like Twitch and some of the other ones. And you create your question and you post it. And when it posts it, it reads all the votes from all the chats that we are supporting. So that way, once we get like Twitch installed, once we get like Kick and YouTube as well, it'll do like all 5 of them. You just put seed down. I've got to do something like that, 6. I've got some weeds and some other stuff. I'm trying to get Jug out here to do my yard, and he says he's too good for that. I know, 48 months in a row, Jug. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much for that, man. Jug is my good friend. I've known Jug for a long time. He's like my brother. I appreciate you. Okay, so those are basic web frame. I don't want basic. So I'm trying to figure out. We can do panels, but I don't think I necessarily want to do that one. We can do scenes. Okay, I see. So these are the MP4. Okay. And I don't like this just chatting thing, but we can kind of play around with this one, I think. All right, you gonna go? All right, custodian. Hey, thanks for coming by, dude. Well, I mean, to be honest, dude, like the chat is kind of small right now because I'm trying to see. Look, it's bigger. Thank you for the 46 months, bro. Thank you. Okay, I didn't read properly. All right, I apologize. I know I fail at all my one jobs. You know what I'm saying? Well, dude, you know what? You never know, Mischief. I mean, apparently a lot of people think that that's the case, but you know, they don't know. They don't know anything. They really don't know anything. All right. So what are we doing here? Bugs the address. Yeah, you like that, Six? So this right here, this is like $100, guys. And I love it. It's basically a holographic fan. So you can put in like your videos or you can put in like your images and then plug it in there and it creates like a 3-dimensional kind of effect. So small chat isn't working. Well, hey, look, dude, as long as you can open up a jar of pickles, dude, you're going to be fine. But it's cool, right, Manny? I really like it. So I kind of got it to be a little bit different than normal, you know? I wish that the camera didn't have so much of a flicker on it because you'd see it a little bit better. Oh, dude, I freaking love them, Yankee. 100%, dude. Why would I put your name on it, dude? Tell you what, you send me a picture of your face. I will do a special animation on it. And then we'll put it on there and it'll run only your face for like a couple streams. We'll do it for like a week. I think that's a fair trade. You know what I'm saying? Don't you guys agree in chat? Okay, so that's just, yeah, so we can do that. Okay, so look, we can go like this. I don't know if there is a chat button or not. Okay, we got just chat. I don't know. See, I kind of like my name being there, but you know, we're gonna go like this, and then we're gonna make this small. Right? If we put it up there, like in the corner or something. What the heck? Okay, it totally disappeared. I don't appreciate that. So it needs to loop. Thank you. All right, so you'll have to get the picture. Well, yeah, I would, Mischief, I would totally do that. Like, it's funny. Like, I've known Jug for a long time. Him and I are really good friends. And he's like, hey, you want to see a picture of me? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. I was like, sure, dude, I'd love to. You know, because you always kind of wonder what people look like that you talk to online. And he's like, okay, here's a picture of me. And so he gives me a picture of himself with, I don't know how many other guys were there. Jug, how many were there? A lot. Well, dude, I didn't even see you that time. Literally, like, there was like 30 guys in the picture. He's like, I'm right there. I'm like, well, where's there? And he's like, right there. I'm like, come on, dude. You know, he just wants to play difficult. He wants to, you know, play hard to get. That's just the way that he is. All right, so we got that. We got support bars. Oh, yeah, we got to do all those too. Man, dude, I'm looking at all the stuff here. See, I like this scene. And that shows schedule. I don't want to do schedule. I just don't want to do it. What's up, Kaylin? How you doing? You think I look, you know what? I don't know what it was last night, Kaylin. I mean, I was a little tired, to be honest. And I appreciate you saying that. Thank you. You know, you're going to get a lot more than just coal which turns into diamonds. You're going to get some chocolates too. So thank you for that. It's good to see you tonight. But yeah, you let your hair grow out and your beard. So did you get a beard like mine though, Jug? That's the question. And Six says Modern Warfare 4 trailer out and it's coming to Switch 2. I wonder, like, they're coming out with the COD. They come out with a new COD like every year. It's just ridiculous. So yours is about halfway to be like yours, just not white. It'll get there, bro. It'll get there. Trust me. It'll get there. You did the same, but it was your 4-year-old self photo with me. Well, I mean, to be fair, Mischief, I mean, you put yourself in the cowboy hat and without a shirt, right? Last night when we were doing the show, so I would do the same thing, but I mean, technically, like right now, I don't want to show you up. I want you to think that you look better than me, and that's fine. We can totally go there. I'm okay with that. Okay, so those are the assets that we got. Okay. Yeah, you cut off that belly for a reason. Yeah, I bet, dude. So you're working on growing your beard out, but it doesn't grow. Well, do some people like don't have that? I don't. Like my brother, for whatever particular. I mean, of course, we have two different dads, but growing up and still even to this day, like he doesn't. The hair in his chest, he's got like spots where like the hair grows. It's hilarious. But you're a woman, you have too much of a beard. You don't have well look, let's be fair, Kaylin, right? As women get older, not all, but some start growing a beard and some start growing a mustache too. So you have that to look forward to in your future. So don't rule it out just yet. Don't rule it out. All right, this is taking a while. I think that would be freaking terrible, dude. Like, you sure about that? Well, I mean, okay, chat. Does anybody out there think that a woman with a mustache is attractive? Anybody? No, I no way. And if you do, I mean, we're probably gonna have to have a discussion. I'm just saying. All right. So where is that dang video? I have like a video file of a Stinger transition and I can't freaking find it. I'm probably just gonna have to re-download it, but I don't want to cause my computer to lock up because I'm pushing the limits of everything right now. Yeah, we're about like at 52. We're about at half of the memory. I know if I open up a browser source, it's just gonna freaking kill my whole entire setup here. The craziest thing I think that I ever saw on a woman, truthfully, when I lived in California, I was like 20 years old. I was working at the beach, and I remember this girl coming up to buy like a snow cone or ice cream or something I was selling. I forget what it was. I think it was an icy. And she had hair. She was wearing like a two-piece bikini, and she had a bunch of hair growing right here, like between her boobs, right? And I was like, I just, that was the grossest thing that I've ever seen in my life, and I've never forgotten it, and I don't know why she didn't like wax or something. It was just, it was bad. It was so gross. The gross granny that got fired, cross-dressed a girl. Yeah, there's a lot of people that do that kind of that weird stuff, dude. You know, I mean, I'm sorry, but there's not much you can do biologically speaking. You're born one way or the other. Okay, so the slider transition. And let's test something else here too as well. I think what I'm going to have to wind up doing with the Would You Rathers, I'm going to have to make it to where it's a better, all like one color. That might be kind of one of the issues too as well. That's what I'm thinking. You know, let's do that. Let's do... all right, guys, we're going to add some stuff here. And I'm probably going to need, let's see, and this should be like really super freaking small. All right. And so what we're going to do here, there's a trick. If you guys did not know, you can actually crop something down. And I'm going to throw this up there. I know it's not, but it's actually color coded so that way orange is Blaze. We'll go to VP zone. We're going to do viewer count. Okay, we're going to do VP zone viewer count. We're going to test out all the tools. So thank you guys for being here tonight and coming and hanging out and helping test all this freaking crazy stuff. All right, and we got one viewer there. We're going to crop that down. I know you guys probably can't see exactly what I'm doing, but it's magic, chat. It is magic. And this also helps me to know that we're testing that the API is actually working. Okay, you have one viewer. Okay, good. Good. Have I heard of C.S. Lewis's trilogy, the Space Trilogy? To be honest with you, I don't necessarily find any proof that there's life on other planets. It's possible, right? But we're just not given that information. So it's completely a speculation in terms of whether or not that actually happens or is that way. You know, am I going to take like a hardline stance on it? No, because I don't know. But, you know, I think that if that is the case, God just didn't tell us for whatever particular reason. Will we find out someday? I don't know. You know, I tend to think that like, you know, aliens and stuff like that are more demons than anything else. What's up, Elemental? Good to see you. Welcome on in. We're testing out some new features, getting some stuff fixed. Okay. Okay, so the new. So what we're gonna try here. Okay, we're gonna try this fix here, and we're gonna see if this will fix the code issue that we're having. Thank you for the follow, Doja Blanco. Blanco, it's Blanco, chat. Blanco, pronunciate. Yeah, I don't think they're, because I mean, look, let's be honest that whatever those things are, and I mean, I have a sneaking suspicion that it's going to be, I believe that they're demons, because they do stuff that is contrary to natural law, right? And that's kind of like the dead giveaway. Like they break the speed of sound and they make no sound. They can fly and maneuver in ways that are completely against the laws of physics. It's not natural. You know what I mean? So that's why I typically believe that they're more demonic than anything else. I don't believe they're an alien race. And the other thing that's kind of I find interesting, and maybe you guys don't, but is that a lot of times whenever these things talk about who they are or where they came from, you know, they talk about like a Christ consciousness, and they say all these really weird like new age things that, you know, Jesus was one of them and all this other kind of stuff. I'm like, that, you know, for an alien race that supposedly traveled millions and millions of miles to come to visit us here on Earth, they have this weird fascination with Jesus of Nazareth for some particular reason. And I don't get it. Maybe someone can explain it to me. You know, you never hear him talking about, you know, well, I mean, occasionally you hear them say something about Buddha too as well, but what's up, Helmet? I appreciate that, Zacchaeus. I appreciate that. As you can tell, like the view counts that we got right now are basically from our hub, so I'm testing out a bunch of stuff. And we're gonna see. Okay, we probably, I'm hoping this right now that this is going to be a fix for it. Okay, you guys ready to try this again? Let me commit. Let me push this out, and I'm gonna have to get on. Bring it, dang it! I'm probably gonna break my computer here, chat. So I apologize to you guys in advance. Oh, dude, Zacchaeus, I agree with you. I think so too. You know, and that's why I think that, like, you know, you would say due to the Bible being the most proliferated text on earth, followed by Buddhists. I mean, that's possible, Elemental, but still, even then, I mean, if they are traveling all this way, I don't see them being interested in claiming that they're like, you know, the Christ consciousness for whatever particular reason. It's just, they're really weird. Plus, there's other stories too as well from other people that have got, you know, supposedly taken by these. Hey, Dark Shadow, thank you for the raid. Appreciate that, sir. That, you know, for whatever particular reason, you know, if they like they rebuke it in Jesus' name or whatever, then they wind up going away. Dark Shadow, thank you for the raid, dude. I appreciate that, sir. So I don't know. There's just so many different weird things about it that I just, you know, I just don't trust it. And it does feel like too right now that it feels like we're being set up for something, and I don't know what. You know what I mean? I think that's always the case. I think we're always getting set up for something. But thank you for the raid, Dark Shadow. I appreciate that, man. Make sure you guys go and check out anybody that raids tonight on any of the platforms. Make sure you guys go and say hi and throw them a follow. Just got done playing City of Heroes and had a good stream. Very cool. Now, City of Heroes is that game that has their own private servers now, right? Okay. Now we're going to try this voting out again, you guys. Hopefully with what I fixed right now, we're going to get the votes right. So we're going to do 2 quick votes. And we're going to see how this goes. That's awesome, dude. I'm really glad. As long as you guys have it open, like a browser source open or like minimized or something, the bot should work. It's kind of really, it's weird. I'm kind of hoping that what I'm going to be adding to, one of the things I want to add to the bot and stuff like that is I want to be able to add like trivia. heist game? I've never heard of that, Zacchaeus. So what is that? Do people spend like tokens or something like that to Okay, let me try. I'm gonna refresh this page here. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna refresh this. Yes, refresh. Okay. Yeah, we've got lots of things. So like this right now. Okay, here we're gonna go. Press 1 to vote yes, just cause. Okay, we're gonna try this. Hopefully this freaking works. Press 2 to vote no, just cause. Okay, we're gonna do this for 30 seconds. We're gonna do the logo. We're gonna do it vertical. Okay, here we go, chat. You ready? We're gonna try to do this. Make sure everybody in chat right now, if you guys are on VP Zone, Blaze, or on Rumble, please take a moment and vote. You guys would help me test it out right here. I'm gonna say no, just because I don't, I want to be difficult. And what we're gonna do is basically once this is done, we're gonna put out another question, and then hopefully what that's gonna do is that the voting will reset to 0. You can only vote 1, Kaylin. I'm just throwing it out there. What's up, Empire State? Welcome on in. But you create a currency earned by time watched and use that in a heist. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I want to look at. No, I appreciate that, Kaylin, because that'll test whether or not it's taking multiple votes or not. Thank you, DJ. Appreciate that. We're gonna be getting Twitch integrated here soon, DJ. And Yankee Free voting over there on VP Zone. The wonderful, beautiful subby that he is over there. Thank you very much, Yankee. Now, Zacchaeus, because your name is actually, no, it's different. So you'll get 2 votes. It's supposed to be able to take the votes from everything and kind of work. Okay, so that is that right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to reset that. It should wipe it clean. Okay. It's good. Looks good. Okay. Okay, all right, you guys ready? So you guys 1 or A for the first one, or 2 or B for the second one. So hopefully when we do this, the votes will reset. Yeah, no, Rumble chat does not, Yankee, unfortunately. It's because it works. This is going to be a 30-second timer, you guys. We're going to do vertical again. Okay, this should have absolutely no votes. You guys go ahead and vote now. Pineapple belongs on pizza? Absolutely. Or pineapple on pizza makes you want to vomit. You can do 1 or A, one of the 2. See, this is why I like all you guys. I see that already. You guys agree pineapple belongs on pizza. Shame on you, Zacchaeus. That's what I'm saying, Dark Shadow. Okay, so there we go. 83% say pineapple belongs. Dude, see, you guys are amazing. This is why I like you guys. All right, cool. So it looks like we fixed the bug. So I think we're good. Yankee, if you come across any bugs or whatever when you use this, let me know. You can set up the questions to be either vertical or horizontal. So for example, like we wanted to reset this and we want to do this again, but we want to do it horizontal. And I know my little overlay here is going to be messed up. But we'll do it at 90 seconds and you guys can see. I kind of like it a little bit vertical. So then what I would do here is I would do, where is it? Transform, reset, transform. Right? And then basically I would just maybe make this kind of small and put this somewhere on the screen or something. This is why I kind of like, I'll set up the vertical stuff too as well. So you guys can do however you guys want. But that way then you guys can use this like, you know, in your streams and stuff like that to try to drive chat engagement and stuff like that. Can you guys read that okay? Yeah, I'm going to be doing trivia. Yes, correct. I just got to, we really need to find like the right kind of like AI though. The red is kind of hard to see. Okay. I wonder if like, yeah, I know what you mean. I might be able to make it with a little bit more of like a solid background. It's kind of like opaque like that, just to kind of, this is why I like doing it vertical. I think vertical is better. The words are a bit small. See, this is why, like, I think if you do it vertical, it's a little bit better. Because you'd almost have to do it kind of like right there, right? Almost. I mean, depending upon how you have your setup, like if you're doing like a, you know, real big stream or whatever. Because originally it's supposed to be like full screen. It's supposed to be like your full screen. So like if I do reset, that's the size it's supposed to be. Yeah, I think so as well, Kaylin. I totally agree with you on that. Why would Tommy be in here? You talking about Tommy or Tomby? So that's why if you do reset, you can do vertical. If you do vertical, it's all good, Dark Shadow. And that's why I kind of like this right here. I think this looks a little bit better. And that way then we can kind of shrink it a little bit better. And then kind of make it to where it just, I kind of like it being like that a little bit better. And then I want to do like an animation where it like slides in and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But thank you guys for helping me to test that. I really do appreciate that. So that it works. Well, I mean, you can do that if they've talked. If they've not talked, you're not going to be able to see them. Now, if you're on, say, like a VP zone, or if you're on VP zone, it tells you who comes in chat. So, but yeah, so as long as they've talked in chat, then it'll. Yeah, Gigi likes doing forced tests and labor on our bots. Ooh, that's like. I'm gonna wonder about your salvation for that, Kaylin. I'm just. I mean, I don't know. Anchovies in and of themselves are crazy. Who here in chat likes anchovies? Anybody? I'm assuming Kaylin does. I had a friend of mine, his dad used to like anchovies on pizza. Oh my gosh. We went out to have pizza one time, and his dad put anchovies on it, and I wound up getting an anchovy on my pepperoni side, and I about vomited in my mouth. Only in Caesar dressing. Yeah, even then, Helmet, it like needs to be like very like, you know, light flavored anchovies. Anything like too crazy, and it's like no. You know what I'm saying? Like in Caesar dressing is one thing, but like on pizza, like when you see like their little eyeballs and stuff, like, oh, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. I've had brisket on pizza, and that's delicious. I've also had brisket in tacos too. Now, who's your sister's sauce is anchovies? Now, in the Caesar dressing does have anchovies, yes. Classic Caesar dressing. That I know, and I've had that too as well, where it had too much, and I was like, that's a little freaking crazy. Okay, let's answer this once and for all. Here we go. And we'll do this for like 90 seconds. You guys can vote on it if you want. I already know the way that I'm going to vote. And I'd much rather eat a rubber tire. 100%. That's just anchovies all the way. No. No. And we'll let chat decide. We'll totally go there. I think everybody is going to be on the right side of history here, and they're going to vote freaking 100% no. Yeah, you need to know exactly, dude. Pod people. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, I winded up doing. I'm gonna do some changes. I think maybe to the games too as well. You know, Yankee, I appreciate you, bro. I'll do the TV show. Which one, Dark? There's the original, and then there was the remake that was done in I think the 90s or early 2000s. And the remake I thought was pretty good. Yeah, you can't bring yourself. I totally get that. Oh, the invaders were the ones who liked anchovies. Yes, that's true. The original, because I think the original was in black and white, wasn't it? One of these days I'm going to get a bot that'll do that. I'll be like, hey, what is this? You know. It was the 1980s. Okay, so here, let's do this. We're going to make a folder here. We're going to call this views, live views. And then we're going to put all these freaking views into there. So I can do things. Was it 1980s? Are you sure? Well, maybe you're right about that. And the original Masters of the Dude. I do not remember. Are you guys going to go see? What's up, Black Fox? There is no 3, dude. And voting's closed. So you wouldn't need a rubber tire either? That's kind of messed up. So Fox, I did get this situated so you can use it. So let's reset this. Okay, would you rather? Okay, this is, I think, is an important question. So your first one is, would you rather have a lifetime supply of pizza? And I really like pizza if you guys can't tell. Or would you rather have a lifetime supply of ice cream? We'll go 90 seconds to the clock. I want to check. I want to run this to see if we can do it. There you guys go. Vote in the poll right now. Would you rather have a lifetime supply of pizza, or would you rather have a lifetime supply? This is a tough one for me. Well, I mean, let's be honest, Dark Shadow. Pizza with all that bread, you're getting carbs. You're gonna get a lot of carbs from pizza too. I'm just saying. So we got one vote for pizza. We got one vote for ice cream. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to have to go with... I'm going to have to probably say pizza. I have a love of pizza that just follows me everywhere I go. You can see it in my thighs. 100% you can see it in my thighs. DJ says 1. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, DJ. Right? And of course, it's got to have to be pineapple because you can have... You know, pepperoni and pineapple, absolutely amazing on pizza. So good. My hips lie. 100%. What is the... I'm going to have to look into that too as well. Well, you know what is actually pretty good, chat? If you guys ever go to Oregon, and only in Oregon, I don't think they have this anywhere else, not that I can think of. But they have something that they call taco pizza, and it's amazing. All right, lifetime supply of pizza. See, this is why I like you guys. 100%. So you guys can use that. Would you rather? Or hot take too as well. You guys want to see let's try the hot take because we haven't tried that one yet. And that one you can set it up either way too as well. And we're going to set this up here, and we're going to do browser source. We're going to do hot take. Yes, Dark Shadow, if you go to helixtools.org, it's there for all of you guys to use. And so if we do this, so as you can see, there it is right there, and that's not supposed to even show itself yet. So let me get, there we go. Okay. I didn't realize I didn't have it set. But we're going to call it, so basically with like the hot take, you basically take your idea and you kind of put it out there. I appreciate that, Kaylin. Well, that's kind of the goal of these tools, right? Is so that way, you know, for example, like if when Mischief Mogul and Rez, they basically go to do their show, then they can put out like a theological question, say for 5 minutes, or they can put out, you know, any kind of question that they want, and that way then they kind of interaction with the chat to kind of see what people think. And it's kind of a way to kind of help streamers everywhere that do any kind of like a talk show or even a regular content creator that does like gaming to be able to do it. Like Yankee Free's got a fantastic show that he does. If you guys have not followed Yankee Free on Rumble or VP Zone, or I can't remember, I think you're on, are you on Blaze, Yankee? I think he is. You guys are totally missing out. But for Helix does the Rumba, nope, it carries over. It carries over, Dark Shadow. You do Blaze for B&B. Okay. I thought you were also on Blaze too. I was like, I'm pretty sure he's on there. So you can do like this, right? Okay, so this is my hot take. The label I'm going to put on here, I'm going to call it fire or trash. The color I'm going to do with this one, we'll do the green red just because. We're going to do vertical. And we'll do this for, we'll do it for 3 minutes, 180 seconds. So this would be good because we're testing this. That's no, not at all. So far, Kaylin, you've been doing it the whole time that I've known you. And that's a good thing. That way people know like where you stand. Okay, so we're gonna do this. And if you think maybe we should make the the background a little bit darker. But this is my hot take, you guys. I 100% agree with this. So if you guys do agree with it, type fire or number 1. If you don't agree with my take, type trash or number 2. No, you're totally fine, Kaylin. I don't mind it at all. I enjoy a good conversation. Conversation is the spice of life. You know what I mean? And so Dark Shadow's like, that's a trash take. I see how it is, Dark. Empire's in here too with number 2. Yankee Freeze number 1. See? I'm just saying, dude. There's a reason why the consoles are so good. Right? Because you can make one game and that one game will work across all consoles or not work across all consoles. If you make a game for PC, it's a lot harder, number 1, because you have to make sure that it'll work across multitudes of different hardware and configurations in your computers. And Dark Shadow, thank you again for the raid, dude, and for coming in and hanging out, dude. I thank you so much, man. Thank you for all of it, dude. I do. I appreciate all of it, Yankee. But see, I know. Like, I totally believe. I that's one of the reasons why I like console gaming. Let's make the background a little bit darker, actually a little bit more solid. Exactly, Kaylin. See, that's what I'm saying. Well, then you better vote, Helmet. You got 68 seconds. Look, there's pluses and minuses to both, but I'm saying that I think console is because I can't do keyboard and mouse either, Kaylin, at all. So vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. We're at a even split right now. Someone needs to break it. We got 42 seconds. You bought a PS5 just so you can play one game? That's all right, Kenan. I bought a PS5 because I love PlayStation. What's up, Faux Dub? Thanks, Faux, man. I appreciate that, man. You can use this too, Faux. This right here, the Would You Rather is available for everybody to use. So we had total of 5 votes, and you guys hate, it is a fire take. Thank you. Thank you. Me too, Zacchaeus, 100%. I agree with you on that, Kaylin. I will say that the one thing that I do like about Xbox compared to PlayStation, I like that Xbox has been more on this. I think they're kind of been a little bit more on the side of gamers in the sense that they've made stuff on purpose to be backwards compatible, where PlayStation's been like extremely slow. I think it wasn't all the way up until I think we got the PS5, right? That any of the old PlayStation games are backwards compatible. That's all right, Zacchaeus. That's why dude, you sided with the correct side. That's the most important. Yeah, I have not finished Hogwarts Legacy yet. I have that for Switch 2, and I have it for my PC. I've got to get. I have so many games that I'm backlogged. Wow, that is a name. Thank you for the follow. 612. I'm just gonna call you 612. Anybody else? 612. Look good. That's about all I can say. Yeah, that's coming out. Did they say like next year? I know a lot of people are waiting for like Gran Turismo. Grand Theft Auto 6, which is supposed to be dropping, I think, sometime this year. But in terms of games for me, gosh, I don't even know. I can't even think off the top of my head like what really I'm kind of looking for or waiting for. Some of the games that have like come out have been kind of like games that I never knew I needed. Like we played Dark Light. Was it Dark Light? The other day, let me see here. We played this on stream the other night. Yeah, we did Dark Light Survivor. That game was amazing. Helmet was playing it on his stream too as well. It's in conjunction with the HP series on Max. Oh, okay. See, I'm like one of those people that still haven't even seen the original movies. I'm kind of I'm waiting for it to kind of go like really deeply on sale, and then I'll probably get it and watch it because I've never watched the Harry Potter series. But the game is phenomenal. Like you really get sucked into the whole Harry Potter universe and stuff. I think they did a fantastic job kind of creating that atmosphere, That's why it works so well. Okay, so let me do User readability. Readability. All right. I'm commenting this and pushing it out here. Well, that I didn't even know. But I mean, I think it's been pretty amazing to see that J.K. Rowling, right? Is it J.K. Rowling that did the Harry Potters? That she's been kind of like, a staunch supporter of women's rights and stuff like that. She's gotten beaten up over for some what I would think to be fairly reasonable kind of takes, but it's just me. All right, now what we're going to do now is we're going to try to take the question cards. I'm pushing it up to where it's going to be darker on the background, so hopefully we can read it a little bit better. And we'll kind of wait for this to do, and then we'll do it again. We'll try doing another hot takes vote, and we'll kind of see how that goes. Dude, me too, Kaylin. And I kind of wonder. I mean, I signed an NDA, so I can't really talk about what I know. I want to so bad. Oh my gosh. So there you go. If you guys can decipher that, then you're one up on a lot of other people. All right, so we do alerts too. Exactly. All right, we're doing that. Did we ever get? I don't think we got VP zone alerts situated, did we? Somebody needs to take away my stuff from me here. All right, Caleb. Okay, so give me a second here, guys. I think what we're gonna do. That's sitting on top. Hot take is gonna be underneath it. I don't want it to be underneath it. Give me a second as I kind of move all this stuff down. All right. My wife just came home. Wanted to say hello. Okay, so that has been now done. So let me do a refresh here on the page. And then let me do a refresh here on this. And let me do a refresh. Now these should hopefully come out darker, chat. Now you guys can either agree with me on this or not. I don't know. Because these... Okay, we're going to do facts or we're going to do cap. Okay? And we'll go 90 seconds because I don't need you guys to beat me up too much. Here we go. Here's the hot... Oh, it did it. Freaking damn... Okay, hold on a second. Gotta do vertical. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, there you go. So can you read that easier? Is that better? I think that's actually pretty good. You can kind of read that now. So, Lord of the Rings is far better than Harry Potter. Facts or number 1 or cap number 2. Totally up to you guys. I'm going to say, only because I haven't seen Harry Potter, I'm going to say 1. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to vote over here on Blaze side because that's what I'm doing. I'm going to vote number 1. There we go. 2 votes for number 1. Let's go. Because there's something amazing about the Lord of the Rings. Not only just the trilogy, but The Hobbit, right? The Hobbit was incredible. I think Peter Jackson did such a great job with the 6 films. personally. So is that better? Is that easier for people to read? Because I'll probably wind up eventually putting some customization in. Okay, well, I guess me and Zacchaeus are the only two people paying attention right now. And that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so what we're going to do now, because we are going to get into, we're going to get into some, okay, so that works. Okay, let's try one more, chat, then I promise I'll quit bothering you guys here. We're going to do Would You Rather. Could not generate question. Okay. Would you like to have this? Okay, you get either or, chat. Either or. You guys ready for this? 60 seconds. We'll just do it quick. I want to make sure. I want to see the way that how this looks. Oh yeah, that looks much better. I can actually read that. But it's still taking the votes again. Gosh dang it. What the heck? Okay, and I think, you know what I think that it is? It's because it's reading the chat. Let me relaunch that, guys. Okay, so, because I think that's what it's doing. Okay, one vote. I think I just had to do it. I think I had to redo it there. Because it was like reading like the chat. So normally, like if you're doing one, you're usually doing one, not the other. Of course, you could be kind of crazy and do both too. So we got one for the one vote, which is good. I'm going to have to say probably, I'm going to agree with you, Empire. Thank you very much, Vel4287 Bear, for the follow. Appreciate that. The mischief goes number 2. Tacos, Well, tacos, think about the different kind of like salsas you can put on tacos. You can do hard tacos. You can do soft tacos. You can do chicken tacos. You can do fish tacos, like anchovy tacos. No, it didn't. So we got 100% for pizza. See? I know, right? I know, right, mischief? Thank you guys for voting. Well, dude, there are some like really incredible recipes out there that like, oh my gosh. Well, technically calzone's a pizza, I think. All right, so you guys agree? Is that better? Is that easier to read if we do it like that dark, or should we do it darker? That was a lot easier to read, so I think we're gonna go with there. What do we gotta do on this one? We need to set up the VP zone alerts. So if you guys have been following me over there in VP zone, I appreciate that. Well, dude, I've got to do it, because if I don't get it tested, then people are going to use it. It's going to break, and I'm going to get DMs, and then I'm going to be busy for like 4 or 5 days. Okay, let's do, this is going to be VP zone. Alerts. You can. What do you want yours to look like, Yankee? So we're gonna test this out real quick. Yeah, we'll put that like right there. All right, because that'll be that. If we do a subscription. But yeah, if you tell me what you want it to look like, Yankee, I'll get it made for you. Because, like, for example, you know what? Let's try that. You're talking about for VP Zone, or are you talking about for Rumble, Yankee? Because you should be able to go, if you go to goal here, you can change the bar color. Do you want it to be like green? You totally can. You're right now working on Blaze? Ah, okay. You don't like the font color? You should be able to go in. Because it doesn't like the orange, right? Let me see here. Yeah, you can technically do it. You just got to give it to like, you know, ChatGPT or something like that. So for Blaze, it's purple. Let me double check. It shouldn't be. It should be orange. Oh, now you're right. Yeah, you're right. Okay. And why the heck did it do that? Is it even purple for the freaking for Rumble 2? That's a bug. Okay, let's fix that. I'm glad we're talking right now. See, this helps me flesh stuff out, chat. But you had a position at Walmart for a spell where you tested the software. I was told you needed to break the system so they could fix it. That's a cool job. Okay. I'm really surprised by that, but I've had a lot of friends that have well, I wouldn't say a lot of friends. I've had a couple of friends that did software testing and debugging. And I'm like, how do you get a job doing that? I always wanted to do that. Oh, does she really, Fo? Dude, it is, dude, it's great. I love it. How does your daughter like it? Because I mean, like, doing pictures and stuff is pretty cool. The only downside is you can kind of shake a little bit if it's a picture, but like a moving image or like a video, dude, does, I mean, like you can see it like right now. It looks amazing. I love it. Hey, what's up, Sergeant Wilkie? Raiding over there on the VP zone. My raid alert works. Let's go, chat. Thank you so much for the raid, Sergeant Wilkie. I appreciate that. If you guys do not know who Sergeant Wilkie is, I don't know where you guys have been living. Amazing content creator, amazing man, amazing community leader. Thank you so much for the raid, Sergeant Wilkie. I appreciate that, dude. Well, you saw a job listing for a penetration tester. You have an idea of what it does, but the job title is a turn on. Well, yeah, I don't want to get a job where it's talking about a penetration testing. That's just weird. But she loves it. She has pics of the family and gifts on it. That's awesome, Fo. I didn't think about putting pictures of my family on there. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool, actually. But I think I would much rather do that, like, probably in a different thing other than up here. It's really amazing. Like, I didn't know these things existed until I went to PAX East. And there was this booth that was there that had like a dragon, and it was like, you know, dice and all that kind of stuff for like Dungeons and Dragons stuff. And they had a huge one in the center of their booth. And so they had like dragons moving and stuff like that on it. It was all 3-dimensional, and it was, dude, it was bad. It was badass, dude. It was amazing. I was like, I would love to get myself one of those. And then the other day, my wife was like scrolling on Facebook, and she's like, oh, check out this ad for this holographic fan thing. And I was like, yes. I was like, I want to get it. And here we go. So now I've got it. But make sure you guys are following Sergeant Wilkie everywhere books are sold. VP Zone, Rumble, and I believe he's on Blaze too as well. Make sure you guys throw that guy a follow. All right, Yankee, I'm pushing out a fix for this. And hopefully this will work. So I think the only thing that'd be kind of cooler than that would be, you know, like the little turn dial things. Those things were really cool, doing 3-dimensional. But you're playing this game called Rage 2. Oh, dude, that one is so good. Rage 2 is like one of those underappreciated games. I played the hell out of it, dude, when it was over on Bethesda. I covered it actually for Fanatical one time. And I fell in love with it. I thought it was so good. Dude, they've been doing a lot of stuff like that, Kaylin. I saw them do it, I think, for like at the turn of the new year. They like drones did some kind of like something up in the sky over like in China, actually, for I think for the Chinese New Year. But that would be cool to see them do that too as well. I see them do it to like music. But I mean, that takes like so much planning. There so many different drones and stuff like that. It's kind of crazy. But I will say, Yankee, if you're still there, one thing you can do, you can take the code for the overlays for the follower goal and stuff. And watch, we'll do something right now. Let's see. Thank you for the follow, Zacchaeus, over on VP Zone. I appreciate that, sir. I'm glad to see that the alerts are working. We had a problem with it this morning. You can take it and you can give it to like one of the, you know, AIs. If you want to, and let me do this right here. So, and that way, then what you can do is you can inspect it. Because the one that I did actually on my Synthwave is actually a custom made one. So we'll do this here. We'll do this. Let me just make sure I don't totally make a liar of myself. What's up, Abner? How you doing, dude? What's up, Reaper? Good to see you. Hopefully you guys are doing well. We've been testing out some new tools tonight. So like, for example, you guys can vote here. And you guys need to answer it honestly. We've been working on. Okay, and this is true, you guys. This is for, you know, you don't need to lie, but answer honestly, okay? Thank you for the follow, Village Cruz. Appreciate that, sir. Thank you. Honest question, guys. Vapin is the most amazing streamer ever. 1. Or Vapin is the most amazing streamer ever. Number 2. You know, I don't make the questions. Option C. Wow, Kalen. That hurts my feelings. Okay, see, and what's cool about it is that you can vote on it from every chat. So for those of you guys that are on VP Zone right now, on Blaze, and on Rumble, everybody can vote on the same thing. But pretty much, Abner, like what I've been doing right now is just building out some new tools. We're going to be adding another platform to the hub and just working on trying to get bugs out, because bugs have like been plaguing me for like ever. Thank you guys. 67% think that I'm actually 100% think that I'm the best, most amazing streamer ever. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. You guys are awesome. All right, voting is closed. So we're working on that. So we have something called Would You Rather, and then we also have something called Hot Take. And so it's kind of like just a tool that, you know, we created to allow streamers to kind of interact more with their chat, ask questions, have conversations. All right, man. I appreciate you, Mischief. Thank you for coming by and hanging out tonight, man. Have yourself a good day at work tomorrow, my friend. Attention. I'm glad that came out really well. The only thing I've got to do now. Okay. So Yankee, so if I do this right, yeah, I'm fixing it right now. I just have to basically push out the fix, and then I gotta basically resync it. It'll take a second. No worries. I appreciate you reminding me, because sometimes like text gets off on a tangent, you know? Now here's really cool. Do you guys like this style of music? We've been listening to trance all night tonight. Let's do a little bit of psychedelic rock. This one's pretty cool, actually. I like this album. Hey, what's up, Jason? You do the same, my friend. Oh yeah, that is freaking great, dude.
I found a name carved into dust. Looked like mine, but spelled it wrong. Footsteps echo where I was, but I haven't been there long. There's a mirror in the hall, doesn't show me when I pass. Something waves from deep inside, but it's not behind the glass. Every door I close still breathes. Every silence hums my name.
That's true, Kaylee. But I do it to myself all the time. I really do. It's kind of scary, especially as I get older. It's just so much. It's so easy to kind of do that. Now, do you guys? What do you guys think of this music? Do you think it's okay? Can you guys hear it okay? Yeah, that'll be coming soon too as well, Yankee. I really want to do that. Let me make a note of that actually before I forget it yet again. Because I tried to get some of the customization on the follower goals and stuff like that, and it broke a lot of things. And I've forgotten to kind of go back and, you know, to kind of like work on it. So I appreciate all you guys hanging out tonight. You guys are all amazing. Are you? Well, we have country too. You want to hear some of the country? This is what we call Steel Caravan. This is some of the music that we have on Rumbot Music. Yankee's like, yes. All right, let me show you. So the country we actually have a couple of different, we got 4 different albums actually. So we have Rumbot Country 2, which I guess volumes 1 and 2 for country. We have Bobby Steele, and then we have Shan Chan's God and Country. Yeah, I like this too as well. What's up, Teeks? Good to see you, man. Happy Thursday, Teeks. We're just doing some code, having some fun here. We're almost done. You like that, Teeks? Yeah, we got that. I just got that the other day. I freaking love it. Now, the sad part is that the stream doesn't do it justice. If you guys can get one of these things, they're absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. You put up for a bite. You want to do a vote? Okay, let's do a vote. Actually, no, I'll just put on country. I don't mind the country too. We can try it. So here, I'll show you guys Shan Chan. She is like, she wrote all these songs herself. She's actually on our label too as well. You can find her music on, and like this song is amazing. But her songs you can find on iTunes, Amazon Music, anywhere music is done. Okay.
With a fire that never fades away, a call to serve in a different way. He was never just a soldier with a gun, it was always for the people, every single one.
It's a really good
Now
song.
he traced the battlefield for the street, serving his hometown.
Can you guys hear it okay?
With steady feet.
Sorry, I'm going to sing and ruin it for you.
The uniform's gone, but the values remain. Respect for the flag and his neighbor's name. He stands as a shield for the ones in need. With a a quiet pride.
All right, there we go. So you should be able to Yankee in the hub. Just do a refresh on the page. You should now have the option for a bar color and a title color. Let's see if these things work. How many followers are we at right now on Rumble? Which is just, I'm shocked on how many. Okay, yeah, I appreciate you doing that, dude. Okay, we're gonna go. Let's go 15,000. I cannot, dude. I'm just amazed at how many freaking followers we got. Spirits alive in every school, every church, every drive. His mission's clear. Okay, so we're gonna do title color, bar color. That is fine. He was never just a soldier with a gun. It was always for the people, every single one. Now he trades the battle. So we'll do Rumble Follow Go. Serving his hometown with steady feet. His mission's clear. Are you serious? How do they do that? Serving the people's what he'll always do. Try to do a refresh on the page. I'm pretty sure I pushed it. Yeah, I'm double checking right now too. Yeah, no, it's freaking purple on mine too. Okay. I'm gonna have to find that. It must have bugged out somewhere.
To have pride in what you do. Only things you work to earn ever truly belong to you.
Give me 1 second here.
Nanny read the Bible about the cross and sacrifice.
It figures that it would make a liar out of me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would love to see that, Kaylin.
We lowered our heads each morning to the red, white, and blue. Pledge allegiance with hands over our hearts.
So like here's a custom overlay right here for the follower goal.
It wasn't handed free. It took blood, sweat, and mercy from my God who's watching me. My country, she's a blessing to all who call her home. A beacon of light for all who roam. A place where freedom abounds because of those who bled and died. I'll walk these streets with gratitude and pride.
Oh, I want to check that out.
For my God and my country.
All right, let's see. Rumble Studio. Can I pull this out of here? Yes, I can. Okay, good. Where'd it go? It decided that it was going to pin the freaking message. I'm like, I want to copy it. So ridiculous, dude, right now. Oh my gosh. Okay.
And when the times are hard and the storms come rolling in, faith keeps the fire burning.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, why that it turned that purple. Thank you for the follow, or thank you for the raid. What's up, Raiders? Welcome on in. Appreciate that. Thank you very much for the raid. Gold Gaming, I appreciate that. I'm gonna check this out, Kaylin, because this looks freaking. It sounds really cool. I gotta press and hold to confirm that I'm a human and not a bot. Okay, I see how it is.
My country, she's a blessing to all who call her home. A beacon of life.
Thank you for the follow, Silver Ninja. I appreciate that. So that's all underground. That is incredible. I'm gonna have to. Let's see if I can send this to my wife. Actually.
Forever side by side.
It's only 5.9 million. Yeah, I don't have my in-game screen set up just quite yet. It was on my thing to do, and then we got sidetracked trying to get some of the stuff fixed. It's beautiful, right? It's all underground. Yeah. It's amazing. Yeah, only 5.9 million.
The morning sun with a steadfast heart, their duty
They were saying the name of the movie.
This will defend their battle cry for freedom's cause. They live
A Blast from the Past.
through
Blast from the Past.
and flame.
Thank you for the raid, World of Gaming. I appreciate that.
Stand the guardian
Well, dude, you know, well, the place is freaking cool as anything, right?
always faithful they stand.
The Yankee wants to know, is it possible to just have the title and the XXX under?
Till the work is done, they fly,
So you want to do, you like them to put them horizontal all along the bottom.
they soar through the air.
So you basically want the bar at the top and then the reading underneath it, is what you're saying, Yankee.
They reach so high,
I'll try to sit down and
courage, their guiding light. With honor, they march into the fight. Accountability, they wear with pride. In their hearts, our trust resides. Always faithful, they stand as one, not self but country. Till the work is done, they fly, they fight, they win. They soar through the endless sky, always above. They reach so high. They think of
oh, like choose no bar if you wanted.
for their own.
Okay, well you can technically kind of do
Or here at home.
gosh, what was it that I did? Because what you can do is you can take like the bar, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna crop it. So on your keyboard, you're gonna hold Alt. Let me do this. Let me fix. Take me 2 seconds. Let me do 2 seconds, Chad. Okay. Reaper, that's a smart cat. He lived another day. Dude, Kayla, if that was the case, we would have all kinds of problems, all kinds of parties, dude. 2 seconds. That might be a little loud. Give me 2 seconds. Audio, run bot music, add existing. Okay, you guys should still be able to hear me, I hope. This is what it looks like because I've got to get all the stuff freaking deleted off this scene. But I really want to show you guys this. You can hear me that clear? Okay. We're gonna get this set up then really quick. If you guys do not mind. Really big. We'll put this right over here. See, this is what happens when I don't do this like off stream. I just decide that, you know what, I'm going to hang out with everybody, try to fix problems, and then I'm also going to try and, do this all at the same time. Like I've got to get all this stuff situated. But what you can do is if you're doing the goals, you can do like a viewer count, or actually for the goals, you know how to crop something on screen, Yankee, through like OBS or Studio.
We lowered our heads each morning to the red, white, and blue. Pledge allegiance.
Yes, you do? Okay.
With hands over our hearts. This ground that I stand on.
We're going to move this over here. We'll move that over to here. That way then I can have the chat and I can, talk to you. So let me see about showing you my desktop here.
A place where freedom abounds because of those who bled
You ready for the Chinese?
For my God and my country, forever
Well, don't be surprised if you actually see that happen. Okay, we're gonna put this all the way down below everything.
Across the sea, fought for the freedoms I inherit, so I stand gratefully. When the times are hard,
Okay, so I mean, technically what you can do, and let me get this situated here.
faith keeps the fire burning.
I don't know why I just didn't do this. Transform, fit the screen. That's all I gotta do, fit the screen. There we go. But what you can do is you can go by the hub. Helix Tools. No, that's not it.
Every day you live for a home that holds such promise, where hope will never fail.
But when you get it as an OBS as a source, actually I can just do this right on screen here. I don't know why I didn't think about this. So we're gonna say I'm using this. So let's say if I wanted to add this, copy this, come in here, browser source, and then you can put like, you know, follow or goal or whatever, right? So then it basically has it up here, and then basically what you can do is you're just going to take your alt, right, and you're going to basically just crop it down, and that way then you can put this wherever you want. You know what I mean? If that's kind of like what you're talking about. But that way then you can kind of manipulate, you know, whatever. If you wanted to do, like, say, maybe just the bar. Maybe do reset transform. Right, maybe you just wanted to do the bar. You know, that way then you can basically... You know what I mean? You can kind of manipulate it that way. And you can even do a couple of different ways.
Cross shining in the light. Sunday morning peace that feels just
If that
right.
makes sense.
We bow our heads and give thanks for
Yeah,
what
dude, I don't think one is ever
we
enough. My wife will say otherwise, but
Sacrifices made for us will never be forgotten.
I know that's probably pretty loud, right? What the? I did it.
The spirit of hard
There we go.
work
Sorry about that.
planted
I'll get that situated, chat.
That's my country, proud and free, built on values headed down to me. That's my country, where the flag flies high, where we're taught to dream, and that we can fly. People proud to fight.
So yeah, so there's this, like, these songs by Shan Chan are really, really good. The other one that's really good too as well. This is Bobby Steele. We'll put on a little bit of Bobby Steele here. So this is all like in our country stuff.
Jupiter don't feel right. Jupiter don't feel right tonight. Something's off in the way it shines.
So this is good stuff.
Been here before.
And what's great is that it's copyright free.
Same red storms, different names. Coffee tastes like borrowed time. Clock won't quit, but won't align. Jupiter don't feel right tonight. Radio plays a song I knew. Skip the parts that tell the truth. Old friends wave like they don't care. Say my name, then stop mid-step. Street signs point where I once went, but not where I'm meant to end. Gravity pulls just a touch too tight, like the world's remembering a different me tonight. Jupiter don't feel right tonight.
too tight.
See, I know it's good, right, Yankee?
He beats me. Every place I love learned how to move, while I stayed stuck in what it used to be. If home's a thing that shits in line, then I be going. When it don't feel right, too bitter, don't feel.
You know what, Reaper? That's a good question. I don't know. But that is, something that, hopefully this thing did not screw up my follower goal here. It's possible it did. It should be blue. With the follower bar. Progress. No, and it's green. What the everling? Okay, that works good.
You're tuned to Rim Rap 7, where the drinks are cold and the fugitives are warmer. And this one goes out to a name that still won't lay down. Bobby Steele.
All right, Reaper. Take care of yourself, dude. Thanks for coming by and hanging out for a little bit tonight, man. I appreciate that. Hopefully you have a blessed evening.
Got a wanted poster hanging in a dozen bars. Half my face shot, half lost in the stars. They say I burned a man and I stole a ship. Truth is uglier, but here, let's see. I've been chased by laws in 3 galactic zones. Played my songs through cracked chrome microphones.
Okay, so where?
Every bartender knows my tab.
Well, like I was like, find the code that's like this. I'm like, I know what the code is.
Bobby Steele ain't dead yet, just harder to kill. Still got a song and a crooked smile, and a bill I won't taste still. They can drag my name through nebula dust, put a price on my head and pray that Bobby Steele ain't dead yet. Not today.
What do you mean it blurred? I'm kind of like, can you send me a screenshot in Discord, bro? And that's okay. You can be as much of a pain in the butt as you want.
Promise love, then watched it die. Every promise made too fast is up drifting in the past. Got scar from deals I should have skipped, and a whiskey bottle welded to my grip. But when the band kicks in just right, I forget what I did last night. I don't need forgiveness, I don't need days, just one more pull and one more face. This Bobby still ain't dead yet, still sings through the smoke, still sells out bars on outlaw world, still tells the same old jokes. They say my time is rolling thin, but half those yours anyway. Bobby Steele ain't done yet. My today.
That way, this will help me kind of visualize what it is you're talking
Somebody think
about.
about legends. They only die when the room gets quiet.
So pouring high and it burned. Let me stone right hit my skin.
'cause where the road ends, I ain't ready yet, my friend.
Steel
Okay, so
guitar
there's the
fades and
goal.
starship engines.
Let's see here. I'm pretty sure that, Give me a second, Chad. I'm just trying to get this whole thing situated here.
Red light flash
There we go.
on the dash
There we go.
tonight, cold run hot, but I'm feeling right. Hit the gate, feel the whole shake free.
I'm trying to get like this overlay thing like just dialed in perfectly because I do like having a goal.
Slow it down, but slow don't live in my kind of town. I feel the tank. I grab the glass, leave another future in the past. Every jump is a line I cross. Every chord is a dive.
All right, we're gonna try this. Hopefully, this is not ruined.
I
Might just have to go back and do this, but let's see how it goes. Farting Chode. How are you doing tonight? There we go. Okay, now we got that. That's what I kind of like. How are things in Farting Chode's world? Are they good? Are you passing enough gas, bro? It was a pleasure to have you here. Okay, so this is basically, you know what, we're just going to do, I don't know if it does like all the tracks or what, but we can do radio. You guys prefer this music or should we do it to another, do another style? You guys let me know in chat, because I do kind of like this. It sounds pretty good. You're loving it? Okay, I'll leave it there. Twitch says I'm driving you crazy, so. Oh, that's kind of wild. So the VP zone, can you put that like, that's, I wonder what's causing that. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Just like the That's really wild, dude. So if you do like in the stack, yeah, can you put VP zone on top of Blaze? Like in the does it blur that one out too? Because that's pretty wild, dude.
But I ain't brave enough to stay, so I burn the world away. If I stop, I feel too much, so I run. Yeah, I run. Yeah, I run.
Because it shouldn't necessarily do it. Because I mean, you should be able to even trim that down to where that's even like as small as possible. You know what I mean? With cropping it, holding down Alt button. Then you can drag the red border and it'll cut it down. You can get like really fine with it. Let me see if I got this fixed in too as well. I just gotta upload it. EV. Yeah. EV Mux. Okay. If you drag, you know, I can get on. Well, no, I can't because it'll probably cause my computer to melt down. But I know on EV Mux you can adjust the size. It only crops from the bottom up. Yeah, that figures.
Got a busted ship and a half-charged core.
Did I ever give you like the new thing that I've been working on, Yankee? I don't think I have, but there's something else I've been working on that people don't know. Some people know. Most don't.
Radio humming some outlaw tunes, smelling jet fuel and bad perfume.
It was really wild.
I'm flying high through the
because it should be like a clear background. There should be no reason why that you're getting that kind of ghosting.
Something blue that burns like sin, mixing trouble with a rocket gin. Each new world's got lights and noise. I'm just drifting with a voice.
You know, I wonder. Let me see. I got an idea. And I don't think it's necessarily going to work, but
Docket Vega with the engines crying. Credit's low, but my grin's still shining. Barmaid's glowing ultraviolet hues, pouring shots like starship fuel. One leans close, says you look tired.
what if you do
I'm just wild.
okay, if you go to the scroller, Yankee Free, and you have something let me show you this on screen. Okay, you guys should still be able to hear the music, right? Or no? Yeah, okay. Okay, so we're gonna do Helix Tools. Okay, we're gonna go here to we'll go to Rumble Dashboard first. You go to Overlays and you go to Scroller. Thank you, Empire. So you have right down. I mean, you have the scrolling here, but what we want to do is you want to do a static. So right down here, you're gonna come down here, Content Preset. You're gonna do Total Followers. And now then what you can do is do this. And then do like your follower goal. And then type. Okay, do that. And then what you can do is you can come up here and you can copy this static text overlay right here. The only downside is you can't do color on the text. You can do like, you can kind of do text color like here. You can go like do a green if you wanted to do like a rumble. And that way then you can do it like this, right? And that way then you can do it for rumble. You can come here for VP zone. Scroller and go down here to content preset, total followers. Or probably what I would even do is bring in some of the logos and stuff and use the logo, put it next to the color of the.
I still dream in old blue colors, but I wake up cold and gone.
Right, so that way then you can come up here and you can take the text color here and you can kind of put it like maybe onto this like pinkish red. But this is something you can do here, and then that way then you can copy it here, and that way then you can kind of stack them and see if that is a way to kind of get through that.
Got no home, so I just keep moving on.
You know, we should probably get some of the other stuff on the screen to actually work, right? So I don't necessarily want to do the supporter stack because
cheap coffee, quiet hope, Things
I mean, I might do that, but I might do different colors, I think.
Sadly, there ain't nothing left. But
that way then you can kind of adjust it and see if that works. Because I would almost do it kind of like, if you understand what I'm talking about.
Funny how the end of
So you can see, chat, there's a million different ways you can skin a cat.
so damn calm.
Because what you can do is you can do this chat and this color here, so you know it's for VP Zone, and then do, and we can, it's not going to work for me.
Took my past and all my trust. There's ashes. Realize got no place, got no home. So I keep my hands in on.
The old link you're using from the Rumble does not blur what's behind it. That is, dude, it is so weird that it's blurring like that. It shouldn't be doing that, like, at all. It should be just clean. But basically, like, Yankee, if you're still here, I would kind of go like this. So what I would do is I would do, say, for Rumble. What's up, Miss T? So you can do, like, you know, right, we'll do a green color for the text. And that is so freaking weird, Yankee. But that way then what you can do is you can go, we're going to add it here to this chat. Hopefully you guys, what's up, Alpha? Good to see you. Well, kind of. I mean, I'm up no more than normal, but usually on Thursdays I don't stream. So we're gonna go like Rumble. I mean, it's what I'm gonna call it here for me. FL numbers. Oh, I know. You've done that many times, bro. Okay, so what we can do is we can do this number here. And it should hopefully.
Got no planning.
Did it?
Got no home.
Is it gonna freaking work here? Oh, you know what? I did the scroller. I'm stupid. I'm like, why isn't it working? I'm like, it is working. I just copied and pasted the wrong thing. What the ever-living hell? Okay, this should not be. That is wild, dude. It is. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the follow over on the VP Zone. What the?
I said don't stop, don't look back, don't think about what you've
What the ever-living heck, dude? Okay, this is wild, dude. It is not. It's not copying the right URL. Dude, you found like, we found multiple bugs tonight. This is insane. Okay, there we go. So basically it would look like this, Yankee. Right? So you're going to do something like this. And then you can take like the Rumble logo. Call it Rumble Dorito. I mean, there's ways to get around. I don't know, not know why that it has to be that way. So let me go here. So you can do like a little one here. And this, of course, is very, very small. And that way then you can take the text. You know what I mean? You can do it like that. And then you can do the same thing. See, that's so weird, dude. Okay, so let me check the BB zone. Because this should totally be freaking see-through.
Every right feels wrong. I went in thinking I was whole. Keep that crack but mine. Still feel that pull behind me.
But what have you been up to, Alpha? Are you still like streaming and stuff, dude? I have not seen you online in a long time, dude.
Don't ask me how.
It's
If
still.
I didn't, don't ask me why. Now I drift a little wider, leave a little earlier than planned. Some nights I swear I'm still in there. Other nights I'm back at the helm.
Let me do a refresh here.
When you seem what pulls them apart ain't scared of him.
That's kind of like, I think that's what I would do. I'm trying to find the bug for the goal.
I feel the bend.
It's just not wanting to. Did somebody come in here and break my stuff other than me?
They heaven ain't hell. Just a place where you meet yourself and don't kiss and tell. I crossed the line, I won't redraw. Pay the toll, survive.
I do not know why they're doing that. But honestly, Yankee, I'm really glad you found these bugs, dude.
Still a fly.
Because I would not have known.
Still pulling away.
Yeah, you know enough to know it's something different. Yeah. But you've been off and on lately. Got too much real work crap going on, dude. I hear you on that. This month's been kind of rough for me.
Where the drinks are cold.
But it's not a Rumble API issue. It's a basically hard code.
And this one goes out to a name that still won't lay down. Bobby Steele.
Yeah. See, I'm looking at it right now. How did you get like your Rumble color is different than mine? I'm trying to figure out why it's doing that, but
Hanging in a dozen bars. Half my face shot, half lost in the stars. They say I burned a man and I stole a ship.
because on my end it's still doing the freaking purple stuff.
That's it. I've been chased by laws in 3 galactic
dude.
zones.
I don't, because they should still be almost both carrying the same kind of thing. None of them should have any kind of a background.
Every outlaw knows what I had.
Now, is your title bar color, is that actually changing?
Still got a song and a crooked smile and a bill I won't taste.
Because that's what it's still like for me, like the channel goal, the title is not correct.
The body still ain't dead yet. Not today. I've kissed girls and come
And this is one of the reasons why I was having problems with like a lot of this stuff before, and I broke it pretty hardcore. Yeah, it's all purple with the new ones.
Drifting in the past. Got scar from deals I should have skipped, and a whiskey bottle welded to my grip. But when the band kicks in just right, I forget what I did last night. I don't need forgiveness. I don't need days. Just one more pull.
trying to narrow this down.
Bobby Steele ain't done yet. My today.
Funny thing about legends, they only die when the room gets quiet.
So hold it high and it burn. Let me stone out hit my skin. If this is where the road ends, I ain't ready yet, my friend.
You put it in OBS and it's clear. Yeah, I can see on my screen, dude. Like I'm doing it through my
Steel
browser.
guitar fades in starship engines.
Let's see if I try going title color here. We'll try going like something really crazy, like bright red. And we're gonna try to throw this on here. So the title should be red, bar should be. See, like I'm not getting it. It's still freaking purple, pink for me.
Off my left wing. Somebody clipping me clean and me. Now the dark's got a hold of me.
Thank you for the follow, number 6. Appreciate that.
Nav went blind. Tracer fire carving lines. Pirate grin in my rearview glare. Then silence where the star should be there. Nose dip flow, she don't respond. Gravity hums like a loaded gun. I laugh once, that tired sound. Ain't this
Okay.
how it
Color won't change, but background blur is gone on OBS. Okay. I don't know why that's doing that.
but down?
I'm trying to get this.
Nowhere else.
Part of it is because it uses Tailwind CSS, so it's kind of a little bit of a pain in the butt.
Quiet, systems bleed. Every lag costs more than me. Handshake when the engine stall. Funny how skill
Well, hopefully
the
this will be the
feels
trick.
small.
I mean, if anything, if I can at least get it to be like the platform color,
Swore I didn't
that would be great.
If this is it, hell,
Because originally it was white.
aux grid still warm. Backup cores got breath left.
All right. Push these out so we can get these all going.
If I reroute fire control,
But yeah, I mean,
might
yeah,
just
alpha,
steal
like
one more second.
it's been the API for Rumble's been actually fairly stable, which has been fantastic. Now, if I can just get my code to basically do what I tell it to do,
Kill the lights, feed
that would be
dry,
amazing.
Dump the ballast, let her fly. Everyone in screams, don't try. Bring white, don't you anyway.
You know what I mean?
Gravity flash.
Just like
whole
unfreaking
screen's
believably.
back.
Unbelievable.
Black eat stars in a widening crack. Hands steady, teeth clenched tight. Not today.
I'm probably going to have to get into it a little bit more tomorrow. Well, thank you guys all for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. All you guys are amazing. We're going to get, all of you beautiful people over there on Twitch. We're going to get you hooked up with some stuff too as well. It's going to be fantastic. Yeah, well, so far things have been pretty stable, so I'm very happy and I'm thankful for that. You know, you did some creative stacking. You want to send me a picture of that, or
System state.
oh, I'm gonna kill this thing. That's true, Caitlin. That's true. As I'm gonna have to go into this a little bit more see if I can figure out why it's coming out pink, purple.
Red light flash on the dash tonight, cold run hot.
There it goes. Okay, yes, it looks like it finally took.
Feel the whole shake free, burning fuel.
Okay, so now if we go, let's go Phoebe Zone.
Outside girls say slow it down, but slow don't live in my kind of town.
To goal.
I grab the
Okay.
glass, leave another future.
I think I fixed it finally.
Every jump is a line across.
Can we get excited, chat? I think we should get excited.
Dice roll toss. I grab my whiskey and zero G. Grip the wheel like
It's been fixed. Now let's see if we do a different color. Yep, it works. Let's go. All right, now let's see what happens if I go to do my Rumble follower goal. Is it going to screw that up? Nope. Good. Good. If you guys want, I'm going to be probably working on some custom CSS stuff for the store eventually for this. It worked for you? There we go. It only took like half the night, right? But are you playing any games lately, Alpha, or no? Oh, that's okay, Kaylin. I know you're just joking, and that's all right. We like to have a good time around here. I mean, look, Juggernaut, who we call Double D around here, he came in earlier and he was thinking that his votes, that he gets like 5, just because he's Double D. And he's probably still lurking right now. Okay, we'll do that. Maybe I want to do that. Maybe I should do that. Like, thank you for the follow over on Blaze. Thank you very much. Pepperoni Toast TV. How you doing? I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the follow, man. I appreciate it. The one thing I wish they didn't have on Blaze is I wish they had the votes like hard coded in. They don't, unfortunately.
Every time I porch out a sight, but I ain't brave enough to stay. So I burn.
Maybe I'll put this like right there. Maybe should we do it like right there over the overlay? What do you guys think? Is that a little too much right there? Thinking of doing a more Hitman and revisiting the originals. I'm kind of looking forward to getting in and playing some 007. What if we do it like right here? No, that looks terrible too. See, like I like goals like this. I think this looks pretty sick. But then again, I don't know where to put it. So I'm just gonna sit here and just move it all around the screen, make you like motion sickness and stuff. Because we could even take. Oh, I know, Caleb, but like sometimes like I need to kind of like work it out. You know what I mean? To where it like makes sense. For lack of a better term. But thank you for the follow. Pepperoni's TV. Pepperoni Toast TV. I'm just gonna call you Pepperoni. Yeah, though the game looks good. I didn't catch Fox's stream of it. I was watching Fragniac play some of it, and I was also watching Grim Hollywood play a little bit of it. It looks good.
Is that me? I don't remember being that fat. My nose ain't that big. 500,000 credits? Damn. What'd I even do to earn that? Hell. Maybe I should turn myself in and keep it. Nah. If they're coming after me, they better bring more than their A game. Bobby Steele, don't give her a reason.
Hey, Pepperoni, if you're still here, do you eat pineapple on your pizza with pepperoni? Because that's really the biggest question. That's, I think, all night long, I think that's what we've been trying to talk about. Okay, so that has been fixed. That is, I'm so glad that's been fixed.
Funny how a man gets known by the lies that get overthrown. Didn't hang it there myself, but it follows me like bad hell. There's a bounty on my name, pinned up in every spaceport frame. Some say sinner, some say saint. Depends who's cashing in the complaint. I ain't hiding, I ain't
All right, so let's see here. Gosh, what else should we do here?
whisper, let 'em claim. There's a bounty on my name. Dark side walls talk late at night when the credits
Let's see here.
heard my boots in a borrowed tail. Heard I cheat. Heard
All right, guys. Well, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end it there tonight. We're going to do a little bit early. I will be on again tomorrow night. I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow night. Actually, let's do work on this screen here. 'Cause I don't necessarily like everything on this screen right now. But let's see here. If we go, because if we do like all these support bar stuff, right? So let's hide the monitor. You guys can see what all I'm working with right here. And since we're like on so many different platforms, I don't think any of this stuff really,
there's a bounty.
or you know, maybe what we can do. Did they really kill it? Ooh, is it in preparation for Black Flag? Because I mean, I tell you guys what, I'm gonna play that one. I'm hoping it's gonna be good, and it's just gonna be like a reskin. Even though I've kind of heard kind of weird stuff with it. Maybe what we should do, you know, if we do the camera, I don't know, like if I like those or not. Because we can do new follower. We can do like a new follower for like every. I don't know. Maybe what we should do is we just get rid of them. Because if we do it like this and we get rid of a bunch of the stuff here, right? We hide all the support bars. Right? Because this will go into here. Should. That way it's all hidden. See, that looks cleaner. That way then we can do this and this, and we can put this in its own folder.
I fly my own way.
Webcam. Webcam. Okay. Webcam group. Now and then we can put the webcam in here.
Got a busted ship and a half-charged core.
Now and then we can just grab it in one.
On Jupiter, can't go there no more. Hit the thruster, neon swirling by. Ain't no law in this
That would be kind of crazy. That would be a cool story.
radio humming some outlaw tunes. Smelling jet
Yeah, for me,
fuel and
like
bad
just getting into playing like Black Flag again
flying high through the cosmic haze. Bar to bar,
is freaking amazing, because that was kind of my first experience and introduction to Black Flag or to a Assassin's Creed series.
got lights and noise. I'm just drifting with a foreign-born boy.
So we do this, and then
Docket Vega with the engines crying. Credit's low, but my grin still
I still kind of like doing a little bit like this, so that way we get a little bit more real estate, and that way then everything is kind of seen.
pouring shots like Starship fuel. One leans close, says you look tired. I say no, darling,
You know what I mean? We do something like that, or you guys think that this looks? I don't know. I go back and forth. That way, then you can see like all of the game stuff, and then that way, then we can still kind of use like this real estate for other things. You know what I mean? Like down here at the bottom, we can do like, you know, advertisements or something like that. Yeah, let's just go ahead and we're going to remove all this stuff here. But you guys aren't seeing right now because it's hidden, but I see it, so we're going to delete it.
Leave their warnings in the past. Still flying high through the cosmic haze. Bought a bar in the Milky Way. Glass in hand and
All right, there we go. I think that looks pretty good. That way then for the background here,
Fuel runs low, but spirit stays still drunk on starlight.
it is very much like a Tetris game. And I like Tetris actually. To be honest with you. So let me do this here, because that way this will be easier, so I don't have to show any of the secrets, chat. Nerd or Die, Glitch 2, Glitch Overlays, Individual Files, Scenes, Cyberpunk.
Is that me?
Blank backgrounds. We want to do.
My nose ain't that big.
Oh, we can do this one.
500,000 credits? Damn. What I even do to earn that? Hell. Maybe I should turn myself in and keep it. Nah. If they're coming after me, they better bring more than their A game.
Let's see, which one is this one here?
Don't give her a beat.
Support stack, basic web.
Face on a rusted screen, flickering bad and ultraviolet green. Wrong year, wrong
Do this
town,
one.
wrong grin. Same old story, they're selling again. They said want it, get a claim.
Right, so that way then you can kind of see it. Kind of makes sense, kind of ties into the theme.
Funny how a man
And then what we can do is browser source, add existing. We'll do all of our alerts. So there's Blaze.
follows me like bad hell. There's a bounty on my name, pinned up in every
Yeah, you know, like I can't do Apple. Actually, let's get rid of this right here. Let's go delete. Copy here. And that's just chatting, sorry. Copy. I apologize. Okay, so that should be all of them. Okay, so now if we test them, so we did it all like at the same spot. So here we go. There's Blaze. There's Blaze. Let's go to the amazing VP Zone 2 as well. and Rumble. And let's do a test here. Yeah. Okay. Good. Perfect. Okay. We got alerts now. That's, well, I mean, technically said fruit, right? Not necessarily apple, but I know what you're talking about. I've heard that that's kind of why they called it apple. Whether or not that's true or not, I don't know. It's pretty wild, honestly, when you think about it. Because as far as I know, I don't think it calls it an apple. It calls it a piece of fruit. But whatever it is, you know, when we get to heaven, we're going to be able to talk to Adam and Eve and be like, why? do group. I'm gonna do audio.
My name, but it don't tell you what I have. I ain't clean and I ain't cruel. Just learn the cost of breaking holes. If they catch me, this'll be it then. I stand on what I did and didn't. Till that day I'll ride the flame.
This is a stack, supporter stack. Yeah, we'll believe that. Yeah.
On my name.
Yeah, they might alpha. But I'm like, dude, I'm so,
My own way.
I'm just like, dude, man, life can be such a pain in the freaking butt. 100%. I don't necessarily want to do that, but I got to select the right thing here. Sorry about this, chat.
I still see you when the night stays
Platform alerts is fine. I want to do monitor.
long. In the way the dark hums a familiar song.
What do we think? Like that? I think that looks kind of decent.
I trace your line.
Oh, dude, I know, Alpha. And I hate,
Like it just a jump away.
I kind of hate the whole Temptation is such a pain in the butt, dude.
That ain't true.
But the common thought was an apple in the mainstream pop. That's true. Yeah, no, I get it, Caitlin. I do.
Too late. Took your patience, pushed my weight.
So we got
Every
that.
star just reminds me why
We can do hot
some
take.
things burn even after goodbye. I can't go back.
I don't want to do that. Let's do this. We can get this posted in here somewhere.
No matter how hard I try, I can't go back to you. Even if I cross every sky,
We can always do this like real super small here.
I still talk like you're listening through. But I can't
Put it at the
go
bottom of chat.
back to you. You held me steady when I was young.
Yeah, I mean,
Gave me sun.
that's there's so many different questions that I have that I want to ask when I get there.
I didn't know what I was breaking in.
I mean, it really, it's true. Truthfully, it's got truth. Let's do image.
Now I drift where the
I'll
silence
do my logo.
chasing ghosts where the cold wind blows. I call your name in a worn out tone, like you were never just flesh and bone.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, that's why, the enemy of our souls can transform himself even into an angel of light, right?
No matter what I do,
Maybe we'll do the goals like down here. We'll do like Rumble.
there's no road that still runs through.
Make it a little bit bigger.
You say you're gone,
Because then what I want to do is I want to be able to go into the looper here.
I can't
it's still doing it.
go
Okay.
back to you. You weren't a woman. You were home.
Want to do that. We'll do volume all the way down. All right, Miss T, take care of yourself. I appreciate you. There's an old country song called Beer with Jesus, and it talks about what would you talk to Jesus about if you could talk to him for face to face. Would you squander or make the seconds? I would 100% make the seconds count. But then again, you'd have to kind of ask yourself, I mean, that would be a phenomenal thing to be able to do, right? So here, let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys think the Shroud of Turin is real? Or not?
Put it on, singing off key. Stars been wrong off my left wing. Somebody clipping me, queening me. Now the dark's got a hold of me. Shield's gone red, nav went blind. Tracer fire carving lines. Pirate grin in my rear view.
Because I kind of go back and forth. I mean, there is like the Shroud of Turin itself is absolutely incredible. If you've done any kind of like studying with it, or it's insane. Hey, what's up, Tower Dog? Come on in. Come on and get your vape juice. Welcome on in, Raiders. Thank you very much for the raid, sir. Appreciate you. What's up, Tech? See, all systems are go. Everything is working. Working on a new overlay, as you guys can tell. Thank you so much for the raid, man. I appreciate that. How'd your stream go? I'm gonna get one made up for VP Zone. I'm kind of. Thank you for the follow, Tech. Appreciate that. But you don't think so? Look at how many artifacts. Yeah, and that. Well, you know, for me, the one big major problem that I have, and you haven't investigated yourself, but there are an incredible amount. Oh, and that's true, Alpha. That's true. The craziest thing. C. Cannon, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I would say, well, and if you're talking about, you know, extra canonical books and stuff like that, like outside of the accepted text, then yes. But thank you for the raid, dude, in both places. Look at that. My alerts are actually working, Chad. It's amazing. Thank you for the raid, sir. But part of the craziest thing for me is the fact that in Jewish culture, anything that touched a dead body was considered unclean. Ceremonial, everything. It didn't matter. Like when a woman had her monthly, you know, period and stuff like that, anything that she bled on was considered unclean, was burned and thrown away. Anything that touched the dead body was also unclean and was burned and thrown away. So there would be no reason for someone to keep it. But other than the fact that the only thing I can possibly think about is if they wanted to hide the fact and they wanted to make it look like the disciples did take Jesus' body, right? Which I don't believe that's the case. That, you know, they would take it to basically hide it, and somehow maybe that's how it got out. I don't know. But the Jews themselves would not have taken it and kept it. They would have burned it. Because it touched the dead body. Jesus was dead in the tomb 3 days, 3 nights, got up, walked out. So it's crazy. So that's, I don't know. I kind of go back and forth, but there's some really amazing things about the shroud in terms of like how it was burned in the cloth, all that kind of stuff that just, it's an enigma, really. To me, it's a total enigma. But you don't necessarily think all Apocrypha are necessarily false. I would say that the only Apocrypha that would be even maybe considered to be okay, because you have like, you know, the Gospel of Barabbas and all this other kind of stuff, which is obvious forgery and fake, would be like the Book of Enoch. But even then, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, divide over that, but Book of Enoch has been around for a long time. I wouldn't necessarily say it belongs in necessarily canon, but I don't know. It's kind of a crazy book. All the bleeding statues. Oh yeah. I don't put stock in those at all, Caleb. But I'm just talking about the burial cloth, right? So the burial cloth itself, it's a fascinating relic of something. And I don't know exactly how that I can kind of, you know, place that. You know what I mean?
I remember morning light breaking
Okay,
through
I
a
kind of got the
kitchen
idea
window.
of where I'm going here with
Cheap
this.
coffee, quiet hope. Things I didn't know I'd missed up.
But we'll work on more of this and stuff like that. What do you guys think about like this overlay and stuff like that? Do you guys think this looks good?
I knew it would. Funny how the end of
So it all kind of like ties in. And thank you guys so much for the raids, man. You guys are so freaking amazing. There we go. Now there's the raid button. Okay. Yeah, I know. Well, I just wanted to get that whole little thing, you know, situated. And I think here.
So I keep my hands in on.
Now then we'll take this.
I ain't saying I'm angry.
I'll put that like right there.
Saying I'm free. Just saying there ain't nothing left.
All right, guys. Well, I tell you what, that's gonna do it for me. So let's raid out. I really just want to tell everybody thank you guys so much for being here. We had an amazing turnout tonight. I had an amazing time. Hopefully you guys did too as well. Thank you guys, everybody, for the raids. And I hope that all the tools and stuff like that that we've been working on and that we're releasing are going to be a blessing to you guys. I can neither confirm or deny. I live you too, Channel 2 Action News. How you doing tonight, dude? Good to see you. We're gonna be raiding out. We're gonna do VP Zone first. So who do we got that's live right now on VP Zone? There's the kitten cam right now. Tap X for beer. You know what? Foe's on. Oh, yes, okay.
Got no planet, got no home, so I find moon.
Let's see. So Foe is online right now. So let's go and raid Mr. Foe Dub. Did that work? Yeah, we're raiding. Okay, we raided out over there. You thought you liked me? Why is that? Okay, I'm pretty sure we raided, right? I think we raided over there. Okay, so make sure you guys, if you guys are on VP Zone, make sure you guys follow Foe Dub. Appreciate you, sir. If we are over on the Twitch side, I don't know who to raid right now. Dude, honestly, like I am under NDA just in case they happen to be watching. And I don't think they are, but you never know. Thank you, sir. One of these days you're going to see me playing it. Hopefully soon. Sooner rather than later. But who do we got? Who do we got that's on live right now on Rumble? But yeah, I am bummed. I did hear that the Lord of the Rings that they did basically got rid of that was supposed to be like an open world deal. So I am kind of bummed about that, to be honest with you. I was kind of hoping that they were, you know, kind of do, because still, like, to this day, one of my favorite games to play was Matrix Online. And they had this whole thing where you could DM like characters in the game and they would talk back. And I absolutely love that. You know what? Here's somebody we haven't raided in a real long time. What is she doing right now? Okay, she's playing Phasmophobia. Okay. All right, we're gonna go and raid Miss Shan Chan over there on Rumble. So we're gonna go and raid. This is who we're gonna go raid. And I would like raid out on YouTube too if I knew anybody else that streamed on YouTube. Beezy, I miss your face, dude. Hopefully you come back and talk over there on YouTube. So thank you guys for being here tonight. Appreciate all you guys, and I will see you guys again next time. All right, everybody. Bye.
Pick up your pain, pick up your misery, leave it behind and carry it. Clay, last call and low gravity. Same old song since eternity. One last drain for the road today. Last call and low gravity. They don't ask where you're headed next. Just clear the bar and pay your debts. Chest scrape back, boots hit steel. Some folks fake it, some folks feel it. Every exit looks the same, just another door, another name. I tip my glass to the mess I made, so every day I ain't yet paid. Night, let's go, engine start. Low gravity breaks a lot of hearts. Let's call it low gravity. You don't gotta go home, but they can't stay here. Cashing bounties, finish the whiskey. Molly's close and it don't feel near. Let's call it low gravity. Sing it wrong, sing it honestly. If you're lost, you're in company. Let's call it low gravity. Low gravity. Last call.
Is that me? I don't remember being that fat. My nose ain't that big. 500,000 credits? Damn. What'd I even do to earn that? Hell, maybe I should turn myself in and keep it. Nah. If they're coming after me, they better bring more than their A game. If Bobby Steele don't give her a reason.
Saw my face on a rustic screen.